What's good? This your boy Hurricane giving you truth in this full form, revolutionary doctrinated shine, and we're about to talk about Matrix versus reality, part 7. Now, the last Matrix versus reality, if y'all paid attention real close, it had some static in it and some clicking sounds like a motherfucker was clicking a lighter. But really, back in the 90s or 80s, like motherfuckers say, like if you used to hear some static shit or some clicking shit and some audio, nigga, you know you being tapped allegedly. But at the end of the day, shit, the way I am and the way I was doing shit on social media, motherfuckers know. Anyway, this Matrix versus reality is going to talk about the Mandela Effect. And we can't talk about the Matrix versus reality without talking about the Mandela Effect, because of the simple fact is the powers that be have the fucking nerve to say that we have false memories. Basically, they're telling you people that we are going to insult your intelligence on a daily basis. We know what you saw. You know what you saw. But we're also going to tell you that you didn't see what you thought you saw, or heard what you thought you heard. Do you know there is places that doesn't even exist now because of the Mandela Effect? The maps have changed. The skeletal structure of the body has changed. This is some bullshit. And they got the nerve to say that you have false memories. Let me tell you something. I've been retaining information since the age of 5. I remember everything from 5. I'm talking about like everything that I can retain. But the farthest memory that I can go back to is to the age of 2. But it's vague. Just crawling on the floor, being in the electric swing that has the music on it and shit, and you just rocking back and forth until you go to sleep. I remember that. But it's just vague. But the year of retaining information and seeing what was going on, seeing right and wrong unfold right in front of my eyes, I've retained that at 5. Now, during the times between 5 and 10, I was a big Star Wars fan. And you already know where I'm going with this. Star Wars is one of the greatest sci-fi movies of all time, still to this motherfucking day. Not that new bullshit that came out, but the old shit. And I remember this line from James Earl Jones saying, "Luke, I am your father." I remember the t-shirts saying, "Luke, I am your father." I remember billboards saying, "Luke, I am your father." I remember seeing cartoons and movies parodying this shit, "Luke, I am your father." So I get older, and now y'all tell me that I am wrong. He says, "No, I am your father." And as I watch the scene again, there is no emotional impact as it was when I heard, "Luke, I am your father." Because that whole dialogue, if you watch the whole scene, it's a fight scene. And when it gets to the point where motherfucking Darth Vader cut this nigga Luke Skywalker's hand off and shit, I think it was either after that or before that. The motherfucker scene gets emotional. And Darth Vader was like, "Yo, nigga, like Obi-Wan ain't tell you about your father." And this nigga Luke was like, "He told me everything. He said you killed him." He said, "Luke, I am your father." You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "No!" Let's say it was more emotional. And another thing they motherfucker have the nerve to tell me that I'm wrong about is Forrest Gump. Now, everybody's seen Forrest Gump. Everybody know about Forrest Gump. We make fun of Forrest Gump. You feel me? We made fun of that movie. Jenny was a whore. But anyway, remember this? The motherfucker saying life is like a box of chocolates. But now the powers that be is saying we wrong. He's saying life was like a box of chocolates, which makes the scene not make any sense at all. Do y'all remember J.C. Penney? I remember my auntie, God rest her soul. You know, she used to go there. And I remember seeing penny spelled properly. Now, penny is spelled penny. There was no EY after penny. I clearly remember that. But the powers that be said we're wrong. And another thing that stands out is the Berenstein Bears. Read the books since I was a fucking kid. Read the books in school. And the TV shows came on. So ain't no way in fuck y'all telling me I'm wrong. Real shit. The Simpsons even said Berenstein Bears. Now what is this Mandela Effect? They get it from Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela. He's supposed to have died in prison in the 80s. There was a big massive funeral. There was even a book saying that he died. And in one of my history and geography books back when I was in school, George Bush Jr. said some shit about Mandela is dead in one of his speeches. Maybe it was taken out of context. Who knows? Or maybe he was talking about the group of people called the Mandelas. I'm not really sure. But at the end of the day, millions of people remember. So we all have false memory. No, it's the powers that be saying that we know what you saw because we saw it, but we have the power to tell you that you didn't see it, and you keep on saying that you saw it. We're going to silence you. Now, where is this shit leading to? Rumor has it, research has it, that it's coming from the Hadron Collider, the CERN project over there in Switzerland. And I think they got another one somewhere else. I'm not really sure. But they smashing particles together. And they're talking about they're trying to create black holes and shit. And researching black holes is some shit that sucks up everything, including light. So why even create black holes? If it ain't causing the Mandela Effect, y'all trying to create black holes and create other dimensions. This take me back to the movie Stargate. Are y'all trying to open up a Stargate, or do we already have a Stargate? Or what if the Hadron Collider or that CERN project shit, what if that shit is powering the fucking planet? Think about that. Which leads back to the theory, this is a planet on top of a fucking spaceship. That leads to that fucking theory. And that's kind of reaching. Kinda. But who knows? A regular human can't even go to space without being fucked with by the police or the feds or whatever. Oh no, you can't make your own rocket to go to space because we run that domain. Damn. But anyway, back to this Mandela Effect shit. How many of you people remember shit from back in the day that it ain't is now? You know? How many of you have strong memories? Because here's why I'm saying that these false memory shit is some bullshit. Is because not only we have the memory of what we saw and heard, we have the memory of how the day felt. We have the memory on what was on the radio at the time. We have the memory on what we ate that day. You know, like we have the memory of the smell of the atmosphere or the smell of the room you was in. You know, can't nobody tell me that James Earl Jones, Darth Vader, did not say, Luke, I am your father. For real, for real. That's the only thing I'm standing by. And in conclusion, I don't like when a person insults my intelligence. I hate that shit. You know, and it's like, this is all we have. And it leads back to all those other movies where it talks about extracting your memories or erasing your memories. You know, like the movies and the other videos I made. Talking about Dark City and talking about the Adjustment Bureau. Fucking with your memories. And this Mandela Effect has something to do with your memories because they're telling you that you have a what? False memory. So we're going to inject our memories by changing reality. We don't even got to touch you. We're going to touch your reality around you. Now, this is real sneaky and very diabolical. And this can make you go crazy. This is why people get called crazy. Some people are saying, oh, you're from Universe A because you remember that. And I'm from Universe B because I remember this. Shit is crazy. But what is the Hadron Collider really doing? Are y'all making black holes and opening up portals to other dimensions? Or y'all colliding other dimensions with this one? Or are y'all just sitting behind a motherfucking desk changing shit in movies and TV shows, video games, books, like everything is being changed manually. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's that. Because it takes time. It takes time to actually implement your foolproof plan on world domination. It's just gonna take one day. You gotta indoctrinate. Shit. You know what? I'm gonna just say this: the 3 forms of mind control is repetition, trauma, and symbolism. Keep on showing the same motherfucking shit, or doing the same motherfucking shit. Niggas gonna fucking believe it. And the trauma comes from the abuse, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. That destroys us also. And the symbolism, the fucking symbols are the last thing that they're gonna use, to motherfucking get you to believe, So my question is this Mandela Effect the government just insulting our intelligence? Or are they really fucking with other dimensions? Because you can't put nothing past them because there is no rest for the wicked. So this your boy Hurricane giving you truth in this full form, revolutionary doctrine, nigga shy. Peace.